Hello everybody and welcome back to the Friday Wine List at Laithwaite's Wines with me, the wine maverick Brian Morrison. So thanks for all of your patience. I know a lot of you have been inquiring about where's the Friday Wine List, Brian? Well, it's been on a little bit of a hiatus just in the last few months. Work and family commitments generally would have to come before this, so thanks and for hanging in there, and I'm back. So this week, a 2-week wine review. As always with my normal brief, I want to focus on wines that go under the radar, but wines that are interesting, that do offer a certain level of value for money, and I've got 2 wines here that tick all of those boxes. So without further ado, I just wanted to bring this one up first. This is La Valona. This is wine from Tuscany. It's a Rosso di Montalcino. Now you're probably all aware of, Brunello di Montalcino here, the big mafia wine, the Tony Soprano wine go-to of choice here. So we priced this on at $12.49 a bottle, and we're probably talking about half or a third of the price of Brunello di Montalcino. So you've got the Sangiovese grape here. It's from the Brunello region. It's about 120 kilometers south of Tuscany in the lovely rolling hills of near Florence really here. So what's it all about? First of all, Brunello has to spend a minimum of 3 and often up to 10 years in the barrel. So you're looking at a massive investment and an overhead cost here. So there's really no differential in the quality of wine that spent time in barrel here. It could have been aged on to become Brunello Montalcino, but this spent a year in barrel as for an early release, and a wine that offers hopefully a lot of insight into what those Brunello wines are all about. So on the nose, my goodness, I mean, that sort of meaty, bold, very precise cherry, very, very Sangiovese flavours. There's a little bit of kind of like roasted, fresh coffee bean going on in there as well. I mean, a wine that I think lovely on its own. Unlike Brunello, that really needs a lot of meat and heavyweight stuff at the table, but this sits on both sides of the fence. It's pretty, it's cherryful. There is acidity, there is a tannin content in it, but I think this is a wonderful wine. So let's move on to number 2 here. Poggio a Lago, Ripasso Valpolicella Superiore here. This is priced on at $11.99 a bottle. And again, I think as a junior version, it's like the younger brother to what Amarone del Valpolicella is all about. Same 3 grape varieties, Corvina, Rondinella and Molinari go into making this, but the process of Ripasso, not particularly romantic name when you break it down and decode it. It means repast, but what it's all about is, I'll give it some grounding, the repast process. You've got a barrel of wine 2/3 full with young Valpolicella. The stuff's a bit like, Beaujolais Nouveau kind of style here, but you're adding into it that all of the pressings, the pomace, skins, pips, everything that's left over from making either Recioto or even Amarone. And it's an extended process of maceration. There's still a bit of live yeast here, there's nutrients. It's a secondary fermentation in barrel, and it just wraps up everything that's all about. So it's imparting the DNA code of really what Amarone is all about, but again at a much, much more approachable price point. So, wonderfully deep colour, very, very beyond purple, almost black in colour here. The nose is rich, it's really raisiny, it's very oaky. And again, thought-provoking stuff. I mean, wow. I would almost go as saying, we've had some cheap Amarones recently that don't taste any better than this, and they're £25 a bottle. This, at $11.49 a bottle, you really can't go wrong. Thanks for watching. There's going to be more of these reviews coming up in the year to go ahead. Have a lovely weekend. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.